Welcome to this video tutorial. It is paper 1. This time it is a 4-marker from 2020 and we're going to look at the short question. We're going to use the mark scheme and the examiner report. So on paper 1, the first question is a 4-mark question. It is an outline question and you see these on paper 3 also, and you answer them in exactly the same way. These questions will ask you to outline 2 things, and these could be factors, reasons, ways, problems, etc. For example, outline 2 functions that the education system may perform. You can prepare for these by asking your teacher for a question bank, writing your own questions for each topic and preparing your own mark scheme. Or you can go online and look for question banks. There are some that the Hectic Teacher's done. Tutor to You also do some as well. So then you've got plenty of sample questions for you to have a go at. Your answers should be short for each point that you ask for. 1 or 2 sentences is enough. New point, new line. And if you're not sure if all your points are right, but can think of an extra one, you pop that down. The examiner will mark everything that is correct. On a 4-mark question, you should be spending 1.5 minutes per mark. So that is roughly 6 minutes on question 1. However, you might answer it a little bit quicker than that, and you want that extra planning time for the longer questions. So this is the question that we're going to be looking at. It's asking you for 2 factors external to school that may affect social class differences in educational achievement. It is worth 4 marks. Now, when you look at this exam question for the first time, don't panic, take a deep breath, read it more than once. Make sure that you are underlining the important trigger words or hooks because they will help you answer the question fully. So the trigger words in this question is factors external, and also class differences and achievement. So make sure you read this carefully, and that means that you'll be confident that you're going to answer the question accurately. So you may want to pause this now and then have a go and then check your answers with the mark scheme that I'm going to go through in a minute. So, having a look at the mark scheme, there is a range of different factors that you could have identified, such as financial capital, poor housing, speech codes, or even parental attitudes to education. However, that will only earn you 1 mark. You have to provide an explanation point to be awarded the 2nd mark. Now, this explanation point is linked to how this factor affects class difference to achievement. And here's a little tip for you. Be explicit to the social class. As you can see on the mark scheme, they are explicit, middle class or working class. And it may be useful to say sentences like, this means the middle class have high levels of achievement because, and try and explain it that way. Or you could go the other way around and say, this caused working class underachievement, and then explain why. So looking at the examiner comments, this is released after the exam. It's a summary about how each question was answered generally, gain really some insight into what the examiner was looking for, and they're available for all exam series. They are available on AQA. So as you can see, this was a very successfully answered question. Very little problems in answering this. Most students could offer many external factors, but what we're interested in is the least successful answers drifted to internal factors. So this is why you've really got to read the questions as carefully as possible. But it was, in generally, a very well answered question. So here's another one for you to have a go at. Outline 2 factors external to school that may affect gender and achievement. You can use your notes, revision material, create your own mark scheme, time yourself and play being the examiner. Finally, to summarise, read the questions at least twice before answering, highlight and annotate as you go. Make sure that you are understanding exactly what the question is asking for you. Organise your answer by new point, new line. Make sure you are getting an identification point for 1 mark and an explanation which links to all the hooks in the question for that 2nd mark. Practice, practice, practice. Create your own questions. Use question banks provided that are online, and have a go. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, please leave a comment below. And there are more links to more videos underneath. So if you do have any questions, please do ask. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.